Hey everyone, welcome to video post. I haven't done one in a really long time, but lots of interesting stuff. And as you can see, got a little bit of the late night shadow going on. It's flooding, and yeah, kind of getting up early and working late, but cool stuff to see nonetheless. I mean, I'm not sure I would wish this on anyone, but I'm gonna spin you guys around so you can see how much flooding we really have. You don't have to look at me. All right, so welcome to Amazing Corn. I'm up on the zipline tower, and this is what you can see. I don't know if you can zoom in this thing. No, you can't zoom in, but I'm looking straight north towards St. Adolphe. If you can pick out those cars that are parked on the road. We're kind of at the end of the road, and I'll show you that in a minute. But there's the bridge. If you zoomed in a bit, there's the bridge. That bridge I thought was closer to going under. I think we have all day today. My rule of thumb is the water goes up about an inch every 2 hours. I think yesterday it was a little less than that. I think we're going up an inch every 3 or 4 hours, but it doesn't seem like a lot. But the clock doesn't stop, and it feels like either does the water. I mean, it just tick tock. Oh, you go away, you do something, and you come back, and holy smokes, you're losing ground. So talk about losing ground. We've lost the driveway. We can still get through with a pickup truck. Our cars are parked over on St. Mary's Road because we're getting close to not being able to drive with pickup trucks. I think we got a couple days, and road access is pretty huge. Without road access, you're moving so much stuff. You're coming in, you're coming out. Friends are coming to help, and so with that, you really want a road. Petting zoo. Look at the petting zoo. It's completely evacuated. Barkman's at Steinbach. They took all the horses, so they're out there. We could keep them there, I guess, for today, but then tomorrow they'd have to go, and then we can't get trucks in to get them out. So holy smokes, it's just got to be done. Now the court, actually, there is remnants of the snow maze. This year I had my piston bully, my snowcat broke down right at the very end of the season this year. So I didn't get the maze pushed down. So there you see, kind of neat, remnants of, we got the Appelt's Diamond Room in the corner. That's a remnant. And then you've got the animal crackers. And then we've got our Northern Lights room. That's what's left. I think Mr. Flood is going to make sure that they are going to be down in a couple days looking at that flood forecast. So that's looking out there. That's the Seine River diversion. So now we're not looking at the river. We're looking at the Seine River diversion. This diversion drains basically Steinbach, an area. Steinbach, I think, New Bothwell, Lorette, kind of out that direction. Hard to see past the zipline tower there we call Big Roy. You can see that's my field out there that we do some farming too. So that is, I'd say, got a general 6 inches of water on it. Now you're going north. The neighbors here, we rent that land, but yeah, it's starting to look just like a lake. And I think we're at the 767 level. And that's okay. Front side of the corn maze. That is St. Mary's Road, folks. I don't know if you can. Am I on the zoomed in? I think love to be able to zoom, but I can't on Facebook Lives. At least I don't know how. So road closed, of course. We've got our neighbors up there, high and dry. That's the nice thing. Is honestly, if you commute in and out of this community, and all you have to worry about is get to a day job, or possibly maybe you've retired here, flood's pretty palatable, although the cleanup after is still monumental because you got corn stalks from a guy that runs a corn maze right beside you in your front yard, all in this wet sludge you have to clean up. Those things are bad, but they're quite doable. For us, it's a little different because we're operating a business. I mean, we store just odds and ends, like strange things like pallets and firewood and pumpkin bins. I'm going to have to collect them. They are going to be like from here to possibly Winnipeg, because this river came up. The forecasts were never for a flood like this. And of course, you know, when they jump it from, okay, you're going to be, literally they said we're going to be about 3 feet lower than this. And that's a very palatable flood. We didn't even consider getting ready for anything, because that's a reasonable and organized flood for us. But this level of flood, and the 2.5 feet, I think they're expecting more, that's kind of a bad flood. Like, that means the buildings we have, like the pumpkin barn, you can't really see, it's not, there's not water on the front side, but you can see right at the base of it, there's water. If we walked in there, like, you'd need most of your rubber boots. And same thing with the Welcome Center, it's kind of in that way. And so, yeah, so that's just gives you a little bit of a glimpse of what the water's doing around St. Adolphe. So the process for today, I don't know if you saw on the pan, we've got some stuff. We're pretty organized. We've got some stuff around the snack shack to go. If it gets higher than the 2.5 feet they're forecasting, then it actually gets into the snack shack, which we're not really looking forward to. The plan was to make it movable, but at this time we're a little bit too late in the game to start that play. So we might just have to do a refurbishment of it I guess as soon as this flood's over. And yeah, we got some canola to move. My brother's got some canola to move. He's got some grain bins that are kind of at the old flood protection levels. So we're doing that. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little video and gives you a glimpse of what's going on behind the Great Wall that Winnipeg enjoys the protection. So stay safe and enjoy this beautiful day.